Namaste. My name is Ruby and I'm from Singapore. And I am about to finish my teacher training, Ashtanga teacher training in Samyak Yoga. And I just wanted to give a little idea of how it has been. So when I came, I had um, a practice in Ashtanga, of course. But one of the things that I really wanted from this training was a very deep understanding, and I really wanted to go deep within the practice. And it's week 4 now, and I have to admit that it was hard, emotional, and physically really exhausting. And more than anything, it opened up a lot of things that I did not expect to come and reveal here to myself. So I came in with a okay, this is going to be important to me, and I hope to learn a lot. But I think I got leaps and bounds more because a day, for example, we start off with an amazing morning practice, which I mean, of course, any yoga practitioner knows you have to be gifted to have 2 hours of amazing practice, which is either led or self practice with people giving you corrections. And as a dancer, I have a lot of things that I've compensated for in my body. And I had also had a background in studying in a Gurukul and studying Bharatanatyam. So when I came here, I studied for 2 years already in this kind of Indian philosophy. But to be honest, I learned more here in this 1 month about philosophy and the idea of life a lot more than I did in 2 years studying in a Gurukul, because it wasn't just about the physical practice, but it was more about what comes out of it, what to focus on, and the philosophy as well. I have studied Sanskrit mantras and learned to write and read it for years now. And whenever I asked the teacher what the meaning of this specific thing was, it was always a very basic, universal English interpretation. And it was kind of frustrating never to have someone to explain really what the root of this word is, because you know, with many Indian languages, uh, there is more to a word than just that word. It's dependent on the place, the context, the person who's perceiving it, and there's so much of this in Sanskrit. It's, you know, it's an ocean, and you know you barely looking at the drop, and you want so much. There was such a thirst for knowledge, and I feel like I got so much more in this 1 month in this regard. And it's really one word. The teachers here, they really spend the time to really go deep. There were moments when I ended the class with a hug that I had to give them, because I cannot even control myself, because the same opening mantra that we say every day, it means a lot more than what it actually is, and it means every day something new to you. So the understanding of it is so deep, and it takes a long time for someone to explain it to you. Not that other teachers are not willing to explain it to you, they understand it, but it's just going to take forever, because that's just the kind of knowledge that this is. It's a very deep rooted thing, and it's going to take your entire lifetime to keep understanding it. But to take the effort to put it into classes and hours of discussion, and for people who are globally, like from everywhere, from people who have different levels of knowledge in it, people who have different intellectual levels, educational levels, physical abilities, to make everyone understand at the same time, and just make sure that the girl who has doubt in this one word is understood, and someone else who has a doubt on how this can be applied, this person is understood. There is not enough time in the world to sometimes explain this to people, and just the effort of doing that, it means the world to me. And the fact that they have managed to do this in 1 month, like I'm pretty sure I'm going to refuse to leave at the end of the the training, because it's just so much more than I expected. Because like I said, 2 years, I learned more here in 1 month. 1 month is really a short time, and the amount that they have given, their dedication and their commitment to it, and that every single person gets it in some way that really associates to them deep in their practice, and they have something to go back home with, whether you become a teacher or whether you become a practitioner who just wants to keep practicing this. And for myself, personally, a lot of the adjustments physically was just really important to me, because as a dancer, and I learned the very Indian way, which is like, you do this, you do this. That's what the position is, even if it takes to killing yourself to do it. And of course, this hurts your body as you get older. So they have this gentle but still firm way of doing it, depending on how your body is. So for me, this was really helpful, because I don't believe in the complete gentle way as well, because I feel like your mind grows only when you push yourself. But there are also limits to stop yourself, because that's how we get injuries, which the two teachers here they are very understanding of it, and they are very sensitive to what your body type is, what your understanding of your body is, what your somatic sense from your mind, the psychosomatic nature of your body is. So some of the adjustments which I, as a teacher, as a dance teacher, I struggle with, and I just push my students sometimes. I really understood, like, not that I know how to do it now, but I understood the sensitivity you need to give and take from the body and also their mind. You need to understand the student, how much you are going to give and push them, how much you can, and that there are limits that we need to respect, and that we need to listen to our bodies no matter what. This is the first time, I think, in a physical course where I have not hurt myself, because I tend to push myself a lot. And a lot of emotional experiences were also revealed in this, which, of course, if you go deep enough into yoga or any form which is gets to you and your consciousness, it reveals a lot. And at these moments, it was very important to have a safe space. And in this space that Samyak has, it's a very special space. It's of course beautiful and natural, which gives you already the freedom in your mind to let go. And the people around, the people who have come here, you learn to respect each other, and you have this mutual love and understanding where you can still be yourself, but also sensitive to one another, and give space, and also hold each other when they need it. This safe space was a really important part for me, as I have the problem of letting go, and I was able to here, which speaks a lot, because I have not in most places, because that's how I have organized myself for years to hold myself together. But it was safe enough for me to just release as well, which I think was very important. And this 1 month means a lot to me, and I came in for just like with the littlest expectations. I came in not even looking at too much. I was convinced to come here only by email correspondence with the staff here and the teachers here, and this convinced me that I knew that they care about people. That's all, and that's why I'm here. But when I came here, it was just so much more that I got, in terms of how much people were willing to give in terms of their energy and their knowledge, and how non-judgmental everyone was about the different kind of levels you are in terms of communication, in terms of intellect and physical ability and everything. So I think it is really a very important experience, and so if there is any one part of you that wants just entirely holistic experience, where there is physicality, there is philosophy, there is a deeper understanding of what we are trying to do with the idea of yoga alone, and of course our energy, and just the want to be good human beings in this world and in peace with ourselves and the people around us, I think this is a great place to come to. And I am pretty sure I'll be back here for some reason, and I will find a way. And I think it really is, if you come with an open heart and an open mind, willing to learn, I think it will give anyone what they want. And it really is about people at the end of the day, and I think they have their hearts in the right place, and this is in the end what is important. I am very excited to keep practicing. I am very excited to find new things, simple things in my body that I did not know. Thank you very much. Namaste.